Hello, this is Kate from dailytarotgirl.com, and this is your weekly oracle card reading. And today I'm going to be using the magical messages from the Fairies oracle cards. And I'm just going to do 3 cards to give us a little bit of insight into what's going to unfold in the upcoming week. Okay, so we'll start with the card that represents Monday and Tuesday. And we've got Walk Away, and this card says leave the unhealthy situation and enjoy the new doors that open as a result. So there's something that you're going to be walking away from at the beginning of the week, or something you might be tempted to walk away from. And the message I'm getting is that we all have something that we need to leave behind before we keep moving forward. So anything that you feel is sort of dragging you down, or something that you don't really feel excited about, or something that maybe just isn't working even though you've really put all your energy and your effort into, it's time to really kind of own up to the fact that you maybe don't want this in your life, and it's okay for you to walk away. And the next card represents more the middle of the week, so Wednesday, Thursday. Okay. Oh, and that's so funny. It's like the same message. Let go. And the message here says, as you surrender the need to control, your relaxed energy rapidly attracts your desires. So it's funny that it's right next to the walk away cards. We've got walk away and let go. And the vibe I'm getting with the let go card is that the more we, as the card says, the more you surrender control and kind of give up expectations, the more magical life can be. So kind of embracing that go with the flow attitude and letting things unfold in their own natural way without trying to orchestrate and control things. So if there's a situation that you feel you're putting a lot of effort and energy into making it turn out right, ask yourself if you're really trying to control the situation, and just notice where in your life you feel like you have a really big tendency to want to control things, whether it's in relationships or at work or with friends, or even yourself and your body and the foods that you eat and things like that. I think a lot of us can be really controlling when it comes to dieting or exercise or whatever. So what I'm getting from both of these cards is the more we pay attention to how we actually feel and what we're actually really wanting and what excites us and what kinds of things sort of pull us in which direction, or no, that didn't make sense. What direction are we being pulled in, and what path do we feel drawn to take? I feel like that's where we should be thinking this week, is going in that direction that feels really exciting to us and the direction that really lights us up. Okay, so the last card is for the weekend, so Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And we've got Vegetarian. A new way of eating gives you more energy, greater health, clarity, and stronger manifestation abilities. So because this card comes after the walk away and let go, the one message I'm getting is that many of us are working on letting go of eating certain foods, whether that is meat or dairy, or a lot of people don't eat wheat or trying not to eat wheat. Foods that have been sprayed with pesticides, or GMO foods, and all that. So I think a lot of us are working on kind of letting go of that and changing the way that we eat and the way that we relate to food. And that's a big thing I'm getting here, is that it's not so much what we eat, but it's how we relate to food and what our relationship to food is. And this week is a good time to really let go of some of our old notions around food and some of our old patterns and habits that we've had with food, whether that is like overindulging or overeating, or having a lot of guilt surrounding food. But really letting go of some of that stuff and changing how you relate to food so you relate to it in a more positive way, because food is there to nurture us, and it's important to see it that way and not use food as a way to deal with uncomfortable emotions. So not using food as a method of self-soothing or entertainment. I mean, I always snack when I'm bored. So seeing food as really a way to nourish our bodies, but also a way to experience pleasure, because eating good food is enjoyable. Okay, so the weekend vegetarian. I don't think this just relates to food either. I think it has to do with how we relate to the environment as well. And interacting or experiencing our environment and seeing ourselves as a part of it, and noticing how our actions and our decisions and everything affect the world around us. Okay, so I'm just going to take a step back and look at these 3 cards together, and they're so pretty. They all have like a very summery kind of spring-like quality to them. And I'm not getting any other messages, but it seems very strong that we're going to be letting go of something this week. And not just in relation to food and eating and all that, but I think we're going to be leaving something behind, and it might be something very physical, like a job or a relationship, but it might also be something less obvious, like a habit or a pattern that we have, or even self-defeating thoughts and fears, and it might be something a little more less tangible than a job or a relationship. But whatever it is, we're letting it go, and we're moving forward into a much I want to say a lighter time. It's like we're moving into a phase in our life where we're less encumbered. We're kind of unencumbered by all this stuff that's dragging us down. Yeah, so that's what I see the theme for this week is letting go of the things that drag us down and moving into a freer, kind of lighter phase in our life. Okay, so I hope you found this reading helpful. My name is Kate from dailytarotgirl.com, and have a lovely week.